If you want to be speaking on stages, invited to events, hosting your own events, creating momentum around your brand in 2025, here's what you need to do. So someone asked me, she was in my DM, she DM'd me, she's like, oh my gosh, how are you on these stages? How do you get all these opportunities? I want to speak on stage. I want to attract these opportunities. She was saying, I don't chase, I attract, but I'm not attracting opportunities. So how do I attract more opportunities? And I was listening to her and I gave her a couple notes, but I was like, oh my gosh, here's what I actually want to say. And so, for those of you that really want to speak on more stages, attract more opportunities, host your own events, start doing more things in person, and really build your brand and become someone that people want to have in their spaces, on their stages, talking to their own people, this is what you need to do. First of all, you need to honor that you need to put in the work. You can't just be like, oh, I want to attract more opportunities and I don't chase, I attract and manifest and sit there and wait for people to come to invite you when you aren't doing the things you need to do. You need to put in the reps that you need to. I have hosted over 30 events in the last 2 years, in-person events in the last 2 years. I have been able to tap into who I need to be. What is she doing? The identity piece is the second part, but put in the reps. Get yourself on stages, build your own stages, pitch yourself, create an epic movement, an epic brand that people are like, oh, what's that? I've created something that's unknown, unseen before in my city. How are you putting yourself on the radar? What are you doing to get yourself people like, oh, who is that? Start making bigger moves. Second piece is the identity piece. You need to fully tap into and I won't say honor a lot, but tap into who you are and claiming that you are a leader, you are a speaker, you are an iconic person, you are a movement maker, you're doing things differently, you're disrupting. How are you doing that? But tapping into who you get to be and really seeing yourself as that, speaking as that, moving as that, leading as that. What is she doing? She's hosting events every month. What is she doing? She's pitching herself to other entrepreneurs. What is she doing? She is building relationships with people. Which leads me to my third point. This is flowing really nicely. The third point, build relationships. 99% of the opportunities I've gotten to speak on stage, to host, facilitate for big events, to dance on stage, to be in the room, 99% of them was because I built relationships. I first supported the business, or I first did the program, or I first somehow got myself in the world, in the vicinity, shoulder to shoulder, even virtually, with these women. I went to networking events. I introduced myself. I said, hey, my name is Pearl. This is what I do. I was genuinely building connection. I go to events all the time. I go to networking things virtually and in person all the time. My name's always popping up. I show up in the spaces I'm in powerfully. So people know that, oh, wow, this is Pearl. Oh, wow, yeah, she's been around. I've seen her. Okay, cool. Oh, she speaks. Oh, she wants to be on stage. Hey, I'm hosting an event. Who'd be a good fit? Oh, Pearl, she has great energy. How are you showing up in the world, online and offline, in a way that people are like, oh, okay, yeah, I know Pearl. I've talked to her. She's amazing. Build relationships. You can't just hide behind your phone and scroll on TikTok and compare yourself without being like, oh, why is no one inviting me to places? You gotta put yourself out there. Stop wasting your time scrolling, comparing, and think you're not good enough. Post something, do something, move, DM someone, build a connection, like someone's post. Be a person that people are like, oh my gosh, I love her, I want her in my space. Be the energy. And the fourth piece is the energy piece. You need to tap into your lit frequency. That's why I teach women in my world. You need to amplify what makes you unique. You need to turn the dial up on your juice, on your magic, totally honoring who you are, accepting and going all in on, I am this bold woman, whatever you are, maybe you're not bold, whatever it is that you know you are, honor it, dial it in, okay? Dial it up and be like, hey, this is me. And you gotta amplify your energy. What's that mean? Okay, you gotta feel good in your body. You gotta think better thoughts. You gotta elevate your state. People wanna be around people that are happy, that are higher frequency, that are joyful, that are full of life, that are themselves, fully expressed. The more your essence is expressed and shared with the world, the more people are gonna be like, oh my God, look at her. You shine really bright when you vibrate higher, right? You gotta tap into what's aligned for you, living in alignment with your soul's desires versus putting them away to the side because you think you're not ready or it's not the right time or you're not good enough, you're not worthy. That shit gets to stop. You have to tap into what you desire and know that that is meant for you and take moves right away. You gotta make sure you work on your emotional regulation, your baggage, your trauma, your dramas. Make sure you work through that. Build the skills, build a resilient mindset, okay? To become someone who shows up so brightly no matter what shit's happened in the past. That doesn't get to come with you. And the feelings that come up, you get to powerfully move through them. The third piece is you gotta work on your physical health. Are you working out? Are you drinking water? Are you sleeping properly? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you eating your vegetables? Do more plants, eat more plants, do more dance, right? Are you taking care of your vessel? This is the vessel for your soul to do the mission you're meant to do on this earth. You gotta take care of this, okay? Are you working on your mindset? Are you getting caught up in the stories and the, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I feel bad. I'm disappointed. I'm ashamed. Oh, I'm not making money. I'm not making sales. Or are you like, I'm gonna make this shit happen no matter what? I'm building a strong, resilient mindset. When you show up in that energy in a room, whether you're virtually or online, you shine so bright because your energy is amplified. You're confident. You have this energy aura about you because you take care of yourself and you're vibrating higher. So if you want to take the industry by storm, create magic, be someone that speaks on stages, gets attracted and invited to events, gets asked to be on podcasts all the time, that's what you need to focus on this year in 2025. And if you want to focus on that, that's what I'm doing in my mastermind. I'm so excited to have women that are going to absolutely transform and blow up the scene, especially in person. If you want to focus on in person this year, this is for you. So DM me the word lit and let's chat, see if you're a good fit, because we're taking things up a notch in 2025 and I'm so excited.